third hole is a par 4. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. This could be good. Solid approach there, pin high. And this one is for the bird. All right, you've brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And fourth hole coming up. Good job, we're on the green. This putt is from around 20 feet. Oh, bad break. Okay, this putt's for your par. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's just drop a dart onto that green. Okay, third shot. And now this putt from 6 feet. And right now you are at 3 under par. And we have a par 3 for the 6th hole. Nice, that's some solid contact. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, that was almost in. And after that one, you're 3 under. Here we go, par 5, 7th hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. Okay, 8th hole coming up. That's a safe shot. This one's 23 feet away. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is for par. And after that one, you're 5 under par. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Safe approach, nice. This putt's around 13 feet out. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Boom, drops it in there. Nicely done for birdie. And after that, when you're at 6 under, might be able to do some fun stuff on this short par 4. Great swing. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. This putt's around 5 feet away. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. So good. Oh, lovely shot. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Decent approach there from 23 feet. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Looking good so far. Who continues to be good. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And that will do. And you're 8 under par currently. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. This one could end in the rough. Okay, that one held onto the fairway for you and avoided danger. Man, could have a birdie here. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th. This might be a bit too much club. And from 25 feet out. Oh, unfortunate. And for the par. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And your score is currently 9 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Nice shot, another green in regulation. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. And now on to the par 4 16th. Looking good off the tee. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. Good shot out there. Nicely played. This is a clutch putt in this event for you. Best of luck. And for the par. All right, moving forward. And 2 strokes back from our leader after that hole. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Yeah, I think we'll hit the fairway here. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. 11 under par currently. Okay, we have a par 5 here on the 18th. Have a good tee shot. Nicely played. And this one's about 130 yards away. Nicely done. And if you drop this, you'll have a final score of 57 on the day. And with that, you drop that putt and seal your round with an eagle. And the putt drops, and you're going to wind up in second place currently in this event. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Starting today off on a lovely par 5 here today. Time to get it. Let's crank this into the fairway and be on our way. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. Second shot here on the first. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Two under par for the day after that one. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. Ooh, just missed. And for the par. All right, third hole on this course is a par 4. Give it a go. Yeah, the swing was a little bit rough on that one. And setting up now in the deep rough. This one needs to run. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Just striped that one. This shot's about 80 yards out. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Here's a 20-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Oh, what do we have here? This really looks good. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Okay, fifth hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Here we go, 28 feet away. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh! And here we go, this one for par. And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. Yeah, wind's blowing out there, right to left. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Heading for the green. Hey, that's another green in regulation. Here we go, 10 feet away. Well played to you. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Ooh, right by. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. All right, have a good tee shot on this 8th hole. Par 3. We could get that close, I think. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Oh, almost in there. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. Okay, I'll accept that. This one's about 130 yards out. This is looking good. That's going to work just fine on the approach. And this putt's around 11 feet out. Well, it's heading towards the hole. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. Here comes the 10th hole. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. 6 under par currently. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. Here we go for your birdie. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. And this is about 165 yards out. This one's looking pretty dialed. That'll play pin high, well judged. Oh, that's how you do it in there for the eagle. Well done. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Here comes the 13th hole. Setting up here from the deep stuff. That was pretty. Just barely getting it over the bunker and sticking the green. I like to see it. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, continuing to look good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. This one's 31 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still going. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Beautiful swing. And this one off the downslope, this is going to get some extra yards. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Yep, that's going to work. 6 feet to the cup. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, up next is the par 5, 16th hole. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. Oh, come on, be nice. Okay, this one for par. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. Wow, amazing. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Here's our second shot on the 18th. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? Nice approach. And 22 feet from the cup. Starting this one out pretty good. Still on line. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, we're down here. 14 under is your final score for the day. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. All right, and we begin our day with a par 5 hole. Let's do this. Crank that drive straight at the pipe. Second shot here on the first. Okay, here's our third shot. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. And we are starting our round under par, and that's the best way to start your round. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Bunker to the front of this green. Gonna have to see if we can carry over that. Swinging like silk. Well, better luck next time. Okay, second shot here on the second. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. And to save par. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. Yeah, you definitely didn't hit the sweet spot with that one. Okay, as we set this up, it's not a great scene. It's very, very deep into this rough. Left, heading left. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. This one's for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that one, 15 under. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this fourth hole. Let's have a good tee shot. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. And this shot is around 170 yards away. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Oh, yeah, that'll drop on in for the birdie. Well done. And after that one, 16 under par. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Nice shot. That'll do. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Oh, come on, get in there. And for your par. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Sixth hole coming up. Holy, you just ripped it. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Nothing wrong with that. This putt's about 6 feet. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. And I don't know how anyone's going to catch our leader here today, just so far ahead of the rest of the field. It's crazy, and it's the final round, so it's go time for everybody. Okay, seventh hole, par 4. That drive was fierce. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. You'll be all right there. Here we have a 17-foot putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. So good, so good. 18 under for the moment. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Ooh, into the drink. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. All right, putting here for bogey. Oh, almost. And this one's just about 6 feet. Wow, 16 under after that hole. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Ooh, came onto that one. Look at it go. And this one's about 165 yards out. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. Oh, this has my attention. Still looking good. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And tapping in for par. And after that one, 16 under par. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. All right, second shot on the 10th. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. All right, give this a tap. And that putt'll drop. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Second shot here on the 11th. Good shot. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. Okay, the par 5 12th is ahead. Woo! Look at that fly. And this one's about 180 yards out. Okay, you're on the green and you're putting. That's a good thing. Okay, you have a extremely long putt. I'll put it that way. Let's see what you do. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. Currently 18 under par. 13th hole coming up. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. All right, let's go. This to save par. Ah, no good. Here's a 6-foot putt. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. Second shot here on the 15th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. Oh, just missed that birdie. And a solid hole tapping in for par. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. Okay, this one's a par 5. We're on number 16. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. Let's get up and out of here. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. And the 17th hole is a par 4. For the birdie. Oh, come on. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, let's head to the next. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Yeah, that'll work. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. this left for a final score of 66. Oh. This putt is about 11 feet. And you finish your round with a par. That's a-okay, my friend. And as that putt goes down, you're going to finish the event in second place. Let's see how that position holds when this thing expires. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Now, what is going to go down here today? We have match play just about to kick off. Best of luck to you out on the course today. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. I think this is short from the sand. This one's about 100 yards out. I like it. I like what you did there. Okay, this is his third. Ooh, close with that chip. Okay, he's putting this one in for bogey here. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting him have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. Oh. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, there it is. Winning the hole with that putt right there. Great one. And after the first hole of this match, you are one up on your friend. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. We're going with the 5-iron here. And a 9-foot putt for him. And there it is. You got that one to go. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, looking good off the tee. And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. I think we're in the rough. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, could this go down? That putt goes down, and he takes this hole. Okay, 13th hole coming up. We got a par 5. All right, let's let this one go. And look at this. You've got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. And that'll nestle in just barely into this first cut. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, he's in the first cut. I think he can probably deal with this one. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Oh, right by. And this is his putt for par. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. All right, let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. And now the par 4, 14th. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. All right, this is for the bird. Oh, that shot was a beauty. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Well done. And here we go with his second shot. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. That's okay, don't worry about it. I'll be on the green eventually. And that'll go down for the birdie. Nice chip. And he's getting his concentration going here for this long putt. Let's see how he deals with it. And that will drop. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 16th hole now, and we got a par 3. Rolling with the 4-iron here. Okay, let's see what you do here. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. There you go, nothing wrong with that putt. And 14-foot putt for him. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Putt drops. There's his putt. And that hole will be halved. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, time to send it. This one's looking pretty good. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? You're gonna like that, won't you? Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Now that was a golf shot. And after that one, you are 1 up in the match. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Looking pretty good off the tee. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And he's got about a deuce and a half, I'd say, to get to that pin. Well, that one's goodbye. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. He's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. All right, sink this next one to win it. I have confidence. And that's all she wrote today. You've managed to pull off the win. Walking away here at 2 up. Good work. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing. And hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. And it's just going to be the back nine of this one today. Let's go. Hopefully you have a good round. And let's see what you do off the tee here. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. This one's heading for the bunker, I think. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. And I think you might be short out of the sand. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's 1 up. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Oh dear gracious, he just tattooed that one. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Okay, second shot on the 11th. That was good. You got this putt to win the hole. All right, we're in there. We won this hole. Great work. And after that one, we're all square. Okay, here we go. We are now at the par 4 12th at Pinehurst number 2. We have a subtle dog leg to the right. And we got a green out there that tilts from back to front. Good luck. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. All right, second shot on the 12th. Well, let's see how he does here from the green side bunker. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. And here he goes, putting for par. And this is about 4 feet. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 4, 13th hole now, and it's a short par 4. Probably don't even need driver off the tee, but do keep in mind when shooting into this green, it is well above the fairway, and better to be long than short on this hole. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Right by the hole. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, 8 feet to the cup. All right, he needs this to go if he wants to have the hole. Oh. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Okay, par 4, 14th hole. Let's do this. Best of luck here off the tee. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Take a look at this. And this one's about 135 yards to go. I'm having that. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole will be halved. Okay, the par 3 15th is here to potentially ruin our day. It's a tough par 3, and best of luck. Don't leave it short or it'll kind of roll back off the green. Really well judged approach there. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. 5-iron on display for this one. Okay, this is his birdie putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, and if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're 2 up. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Nice swing on that. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, he's got around 215 yards to the pin. And here's a look at their hybrid. And here's our second shot on the 16th. That's safe. Let's see if a little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. Oh, is he going to get this to go? All right, take your time on this one. You got this to win the match. Ooh, that's too bad. And 7 feet to the cup. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole's halved. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Have a good tee shot, and we'll take it from there. There we go. Nice swing on that one. A little wayward on that approach. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And from the green side bunker. And from that line, that'll work just nicely. And let's see how he gets out of this one. Oh my, can he get this to go? 16 feet to go. Well, that one could have used a bit more pace. And this for the bogey. Okay, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll head to the next. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. Okay, we are moving forward. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. This tee shot should play. All right, load up. Let's let this go. That was powerful. And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin. Taking this one with the 9-iron. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. Oh my, you almost got that. And this one's about 10 feet out. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And with that, he will finish his round. All right, let's do this. He got this to win the match. And look at you, fancying it up here, ending your round with a birdie. And congratulations to you, pulling down the win in this match play affair. That's good stuff. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Keeping it light today, just doing the front 9 of this one. Best of luck out there today. All right, let's send it. Well, that won't do, will it? All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Going with the 9-iron. Yeah, careful with this one. Hitting off this pine straw. It's not the most predictable thing. And checking in on your friend here. He's in the bunker. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Looks like he's put it on a good line. This one's still tracking. Oh, and he gets that to drop. All right, let's go. This one's for par. All square after the first hole of this match. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. This next putt is for his eagle. I think this is going to go right to left. And that's not a bad effort. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Looks like he got a line on this. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. He's got about a 3-footer here. All right, that putt will go. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Third hole on this one, par 3. And here's a 6-iron from them. Okay, let's see what you got here. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think? Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Right by. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And this one's starting out way left. A little bit too firm on that one. This one's a 4-foot putt. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. And that'll do. And that hole will be halved. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the 4th hole, and we have a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. second shot on the fourth. Nice. That was the club. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Well, that one dropped, and that's for birdie. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, fifth hole, par 4. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Well, you made good contact with that one. And here we go. This is his second shot. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. Just dandy. Nicely done. And a 5-foot putt for him. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Oh, look at this shot. Okay, second shot on the 6th. This approach is heading left. Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Wonderfully played sand shot. That's how you do it. And this putt's going to put him one up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. So this tee shot should work. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Second shot here on the 7th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Ooh, and your friend's in the bunker here. Let's see what happens. That almost dropped. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And after that hole, we're all square. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Really nice swing. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. If you can sink this, we'll take the match to Dormy. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Looking good so far. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. 7-foot putt for him. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Oh man, that almost went. My word, that almost dropped in the bucket. All right, let's do this. Sink the putt, win the match. It's that easy. And that was fancy. Very fancy indeed. Ending this round with an eagle. And you won by just one hole, but it's still a W. Congratulations. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one. Okay, let's do it. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And second shot here on the first. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. And your friend is just one up after that hole. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. They've gone with the 7-iron. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. So good. He's setting up for an eagle here. That hole's going to be halved. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, let's send it. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And here's your second shot on the third. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And here we go. Par 4, fourth hole. Let's go. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, give this a smash. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this putt and you can win the hole. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Boom, in there and winning the hole in the process. Well done. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Careful out there, we got a tailwind blowing. Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, he can't hit all the greens. And let's see how he does on this hole. Seven iron on display here. And the approach heading to the left. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. Oh, brutal. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Okay, 10 feet to go here. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. And yeah, I'm having that. That's a nice one. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Well done. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, he's in the fairway sand. Let's see what happens. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Nice shot into this green. Good work. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. Oh my goodness. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. This putt's tracking. And that putt was an eagle putt. Good work. Okay, you're 1 up on your friend after that one. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. I'm okay with that. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. All right, here we go. He's got a long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. And it drops. And this is your look at birdie. Oh my. And after that hole, we're all square. And now we have the par 4 8th. Looking good off the tee. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Nice shot. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin. All right, second shot on the 8th. That'll do for the approach. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. And he'll drop that in for birdie. Okay, if you sink this, you can have the hole. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. And now the par 4 9th. That one ended up rolling just barely into that second cut. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough possibly. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely. And I'm kind of hoping for him now. If he sinks this, he wins the match. He's starting this way out to the right. Let's see if it comes back. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. And as that drops, he'll sign off with a par. Well, this one is over, and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you. Just playing the front 9. All right, best of luck to you. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Good shot. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. That'll work. And this fella has a long putt in his future. Let's see what he does. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Continues on a great line. Oh, and he gets it to go. And this one's for Bird. And after that first hole, all square. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, looking forward to this hole. Approach shot worked out just fine. And he has quite a bit of real estate to cover here. Let's see how he does. I think this one's breaking to the left. And from there, not a bad result. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Here's his 6-foot putt. And to have the hole. And your opponent is going to give us that short putt heading to the next. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 4 here on this third hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. What happened there? This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. And second shot here on the third. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Ooh. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one's breaking left to right. Oh. Here we go, 4 par. Six-foot putt for him. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the par 4 fourth hole. Here we go. Let's let this one go. That was a good one. Let's see what his second shot looks like. setting up around 130 yards. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here's a 17-foot putt. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. A little too hard. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And here's a look at his putt for par. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. All right, your opponent's letting you have that putt. Let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. Fifth hole is a par 4. This one's fairway bound. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Okay, well just barely made it into this first cut of rough. That shouldn't be too bad for you. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Here's our second shot on the fifth. And that's another green in regulation. And this next putt for him is for birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh. And this putt drops, you can go one up. I think we got a left to right break here. That will go to the bottom of the cup, and you have won this hole. And after that one, you are one up. Hole number 6. Holy spicoli, that was smashed. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. He almost drops it in there with the chip. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Careful here, going downhill and to the right. Ooh. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Bit long on that one. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And glad that one dropped 3 putter par for you here. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. All square after that hole. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, give this a rip. Well, I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Looks like this one's going left. Setting up here in the deep stuff. And what will go down here? He's in the sand. Okay, this putt to go 1 up on your friend. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. Okay, he needs this to save his par. And there we go. And this will halve the hole if you sink this. And that hole's halved. Okay, 8th hole, we got a par 4 ahead of us. Let this one go. That's too bad. Second shot here on hole number 8. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Yep, that'll work from there. And this will be his second shot. And this one looks safe out of the bunker. Fantastic approach by your friend there. He had that one dialed. This one's 25 feet away. And swinging this out to the left. Oof. All right, for the par. Your opponent's going to give you that one. Just a short putt anyways. So, yeah, head to the next hole. See what we can do there. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Well, things didn't go our way on that one. And the 9th hole, we have a par 3. And here's their 4-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, we're on the surface. Grab that putter. Get the chip to drop. Nicely done, and that's it for them here. And as this